All I want to say is this. They made Luke Skywalker look like pure trash.
Hey, yeah.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Pedro J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. And you came for the Boba Fett episode 6. Mandalorian season 3, episode 2 review from your boy, Pedro J. Yes, I'm here. I'm about to break it down. I'm gonna let you know that this story here was an absolute mess. But before we get into that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. And this is the thing about me, ladies and gentlemen, I don't do edits and I don't do quick jumps and all that stuff. I keep all the errors up in there. That's what I do, so you should subscribe. But let's get into the story. Basically, we still see no Boba Fett in this story. We saw a little piece of Boba Fett, even though this show is named after him. And instead, we see the more cooler Boba Fett instead. The Mandalorian. Mando tracks down Grogu because he has this bond with Grogu. He tracks him down to a planet where Luke Skywalker is on, training Grogu. Now, I will say this, in season 2, on the finale of The Mandalorian, when we saw Luke walk up in that joint with the hood over his head, with the lightsabers and bringing down those stormtrooper, death troopers, whatever you want to call it, robot troopers, it was an absolute classic and had grown men crying. But this episode 2, this episode right here, Boba Fett episode 6, was a big lackluster. And I'm going to tell you why it was a lackluster, Buster. It was a lackluster because the way Luke Skywalker looked in this joint, the CGI, the deep fake, whatever you want to call it, looked absolutely trash. I will say this, at some moments when we saw Luke, just for a glimpse, a pure millisecond, it did look like Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, but in other stuff, it just looked like a weird dude with a bowl cut. It just, I don't know what Disney Star Wars is doing. You think with this billion-dollar company, Disney and Lucasfilm, y'all could bring the pain. You got Deep Fake, the YouTube channel Deep Fake, that can do absolute gorgeous CGI faces that look just like the people, but it seemed like Disney can't get it right. Even with Rogue One, when we saw Princess Leia at the very end, it just looked terrible to me. So this took me out, man. And it just seemed like this episode 6 of Boba Fett was just, it was just an advertisement of shows to come. When we seen Ahsoka, we saw Ahsoka chilling. I don't know why she was there. We had Luke Skywalker, he was there. We had Cad Bane, the bounty hunter. Now, when we got to Cad Bane, I'm moving too fast. Let me keep going with the story. When Mando gets into the planet with Luke Skywalker, he realizes when he's talking to Ahsoka that he don't want Grogu to get attached to him because that's the Jedi way, not to get attached to people. So he just left him a gift, and Luke Skywalker pretty much gave Grogu a choice. When Mando gave him a gift, he gave him a Mandalorian armor. Luke Skywalker told Grogu, Baby Yoda, he said you can either go this way and continue to be a Mandalorian and have attachments, or go this way and take Yoda's lightsaber and be a Jedi that you was born to be. And it was just weird. I don't know where they're gonna go with this. The only reason why we had Baby Yoda in this joint is because Baby Yoda sells in merchandise. My friends told me this who always go to Disney World and Disney Planet or whatever Disney theme park you want to go to. They say that Grogu sells. Grogu is what makes these episodes go up in views. To me, it was pointless. It was stupid. Yes, we know that these two have a bond, but why the freak is this focusing on the Mandalorian? I said this in the last video. Why are we focused on the Mandalorian when this show should be about Boba Fett? I promise you. When they got back to Tatooine, when Mando got to Tatooine, we literally saw 10 seconds of Boba Fett planning this so-called war that he needs army people for. The only dope thing about this episode that turned out to be pretty cool and got me lost into the scene, because I'm telling you, when I was watching this show the whole time, I was absolutely out of the scene. But when I saw this scene between Cad Bane and the bounty hunter, I think the bounty hunter named Cad Bane. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan, but I forget the name. But this is a famous bounty hunter, and these two go at it. It was the guy that had Boba Fett armor in Mandalorian season 2, episode 1, when he stole Boba Fett armor on Tatooine. These guys have a duel, and Cad Bane, I want to say that's Cad Bane. I know y'all gonna grill me and kill me in the comment section, but the blue alien guy kills the guy that stole Boba Fett armor. That was a dope scene. But I'm pretty much sitting up watching this episode, and I'm just really thinking to myself, the people at Lucasfilm really think that the audience is dumb. This don't have no story structure, nothing goes together, it just looks weird, man. And I don't understand why Mando is outshining Boba Fett right now. I would have thought that these guys would at least be equals, but Boba Fett is getting very disrespected, and I see this all the time when it comes to George Lucas characters, not Disney characters, not Disney Star Wars characters, but George Lucas characters always get crapped on. And I will even say this, when it comes to Luke Skywalker, even Luke Skywalker got crapped on in this episode, because even though it's dope to see Luke back, I want to see Mark Hamill back, and not this CGI Luke Skywalker, because it looked terrible. And if you disagree with that, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this episode, and if you think I was crazy for thinking that this Book of Boba Fett is a bad show all the way through. Get back at your boy Pedro J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because when you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. I'm out of here. Ninja, vanish.